It all began with a quiet sense of dissatisfaction, a feeling many of us know. You stand before the mirror, hoping new clothes will finally feel right. But they never do. The fit is always off, too tight here, too loose there. It's a small heartbreak, every time. For me, this wasn't rare, it was constant. My body never matched the world of ready-to-wear fashion. Shopping trips ended in defeat, my wardrobe a collection of compromises. One day I wondered, what if I stopped searching for the perfect fit and made it myself? I knew nothing about sewing, but frustration finally outweighed fear. That day, I quietly decided I will learn. I didn't know this act of rebellion would lead to a 17-year journey of discovery and growth. It wasn't about a love of sewing, it was about solving a personal problem. I was tired of feeling like a stranger in my own clothes. And so, my journey began. My journey was slow. A 17-year apprenticeship. I started with a second-hand sewing machine and endless mistakes. Backwards sleeves, sagging necklines, worse fits than before. Each failure taught me something new. I learned to read patterns, choose fabrics, and shape cloth to my body. Small victories, like a perfect zipper or a pattern that finally fit, kept me going. I wasn't sewing for business, just to solve my own problem. I documented everything. Photos, notes, journals. This archive became my foundation. Over time, I transformed from frustrated shopper to confident sewist, and I realized others were searching for this feeling too. Every journey starts with a powerful motivator. For me, it was frustration. My daily struggle with ill-fitting clothes became my mission. Don't dismiss your frustration. It's a signal that something needs to change. Define your problem clearly. For me, it was feeling unseen by designers and wasting money on clothes that never fit. This clarity gave me purpose. The first phase isn't about solutions. It's about understanding the problem deeply. My unique fitting issues became my expertise because I had to solve them myself. Your frustrations will guide you to your niche. They're not obstacles, they're signposts. Document your struggle. Write it down, take photos, remember the disappointment. This raw emotion is your authentic story. It will connect you to others who feel the same. Your frustration is your greatest asset. After frustration comes the long road of learning. Patience is key. My progress was slow, full of trial and error. I devoured tutorials, studied books, and embraced being a beginner. My early projects were full of mistakes, but I documented everything. This habit let me see my progress and built my story. People connect with genuine effort, not perfection. Your learning process is your story. Start documenting from day one. Share your struggles and breakthroughs. Vulnerability builds trust and connection. Beginners will see themselves in your journey. Veterans will remember their own. This phase is the heart of your expertise. It's where you earn credibility, one lesson at a time. Don't rush it. Embrace it. The shift from hobbyist to entrepreneur wasn't planned. It just happened. I shared my sewing projects online, never thinking of selling. Then, a stranger messaged, "Could you make one for me?" The idea of sewing for someone else was terrifying, but her struggle mirrored mine. I said yes, undercharging for my time and skill. Seeing her joy in a garment made just for her was transformative. I realized my solution wasn't unique. Others needed it too. More requests followed, all from people who saw their story in mine. The business grew from sharing my authentic journey, not from a grand plan. Often, you don't need to search for a business idea. It finds you. It emerges from the problems you solve and the passion you share. The transition happens when your personal solution becomes a service. That's when a business is born. A business journey is a series of turning points. The first was my initial sale. It showed me I could create value for others. The next was realizing I wasn't charging enough. Burnout forced me to raise prices. Higher prices attracted clients who valued my work, making the business sustainable. I learned to value my expertise. Another shift came when I turned my documentation into marketing. I shared not just finished pieces, but the process, mistakes, and fixes. This transparency built trust. Customers felt part of the journey. They weren't just buying a dress, they were investing in a story. Embracing the title of entrepreneur changed everything. I started thinking strategically, investing in better tools, and planning for growth. Each challenge made my business stronger. These lessons forged both a resilient business and a confident entrepreneur. Growth comes from necessity, challenge, and embracing change. My journey boils down to 3 pillars for aspiring entrepreneurs. First, start before you feel ready. There's never a perfect moment. Action creates confidence. Offer a simple service, start small, and build from there. Second, price for profit, not just praise. Calculate real costs, including your time and skill. Don't undervalue your years of learning. The right customers will pay what you're worth. Third, document everything. Capture your process, not just the final product. Write down your thoughts, struggles, and breakthroughs. This documentation is your most powerful marketing tool. It builds an authentic narrative and showcases your expertise. Your story is your brand. These habits create a foundation for growth and connection. Let your journey be seen. Success isn't just about craft, it's about research and refinement. I became a student of the market, listening to online sewing communities. I looked for common struggles and unmet needs. This research let me anticipate what people wanted. I shifted from reactive commissions to proactive solutions. Refinement meant perfecting my process measurement charts, workflows, better techniques. Small details elevated my work from homemade to professional. The market changes, so I kept learning and refining. Creative passion plus strategy turns a hobby into a business. Quiet, steady effort builds something that lasts. Every journey starts with a single step. Mine began with frustration and a decision to learn. It grew from solving my own problem and helping others do the same. Success came from consistent growth, not overnight talent. Where are you in your journey? Frustration, learning, or transition? Each phase is a perfect starting point. Embrace the process and your unique story. The solution you create for yourself will connect you to others. Your time is now. Begin. If this resonated with you and you're ready to start or scale your own sewing business, make sure you're subscribed for weekly sewing business tips, because next week I'm sharing the exact low-budget strategy I used to launch my business without massive upfront investment. And drop a comment below telling me which phase you're in right now. I love connecting with fellow sewing entrepreneurs. Until next time, keep sewing your dreams into reality.